Okay.
I'll be watching.
Okay, good. Hi, everybody, and welcome to our Thursday celebration. Tonight is not a book launch, but something a little bit different. I'm Malika Albrecht, and I'm the founding editor of Redheaded Stepchild. And tonight we are welcoming Christy L. Williams. We're doing Intersections, an evening of art and poetry with Christy and Dead Fly Studio. And we will also have an open mic. I'm going to read a brief bio, and I'm reading it in first person because that's how it's written. As a mixed media artist, I work at the intersection of material experimentation and lived experience. My practice combines acrylic paint pouring, crafted sand, rocks, paper, and found objects to create richly textured canvases and assembled works. Might also add to that some destruction as well, but I'll let you get into that, Christy. These layered surfaces reflect the complexity of navigating life with a disability, challenging conventional ideas of restriction, resilience, and value. Let that one sit for a few minutes. Through
Mm.
my art, I explore what it means to live in a body that doesn't conform to societal expectations. I ask which limitations are inherent and which are imposed. By using materials often overlooked or discarded, I aim to reclaim space and redefine worth, transforming the familiar into something quietly subversive and new. Entirely self taught, I am driven by curiosity and a need to reconfigure what already exists, both in the world around me and in the narratives that surround disability. My work invites viewers to feel texture, see beyond surface, and reconsider the structures, visible and invisible, that shape our understanding of ability. I love that, Christy. We're really happy to welcome you here.
Thank you. And
Yay.
I'm going to put it on gallery so that I am not looking at my head if I can.
Oh no, now you're looking at part of my head. Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess we can live with that.
I'm a
I'm going to leave
I'm
it
cheerleader.
gonna
like it
try.
is. I can't find it.
Do you want me to try to do gallery? We can try gallery. That might work very well. Let me see if you
That way
if you
you might be
prefer
able to
that.
see the pieces a little better.
Whoop, hang on. Whoop, that didn't do it. Ha!
No,
Christy, go back.
come back, come back.
There
Removing
we go.
spotlight.
Oh
Okay,
no,
I
now I
finally did
got
it.
big.
Don't worry, you're gonna be. We're all
There
gonna
we
be
go.
together. We're all together, people. There we go.
Okay.
Here we're the Brady Bunch now.
And
I like the
I will
Brady.
start. You want me to go ahead and bring up She Is More?
Yes, please.
All right, then we'll head in that direction. We are going to bring that up. I think that's as big as I can make it. Can people see it well enough?
Yeah, that looks great.
Mhm.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, and it had oh yeah. Oh,
There we
yep.
go.
There you go.
So this piece has two poems. It was originally done for an event that had to do with nature, but for tonight, I'm going to read the poem that I wrote specifically for this piece that became my response. And the poem to this piece, the painting is titled She Is More. The poem is titled She Is, and it's the first line of the poem. She is the woman I am still becoming. I catch glimpses of her deepening in the mirror. On the phone, a friend reminds, strong roots steady me, but I am not stagnant. Glued rocks, mixed sand, and poured paint bloom the places I am planted. Blue pigmented rivulets run down my canvas, mapping the mile I swam. My strong hand stenciling the sunflower sprouts the new path I am ever forging. Ribbons weave through my past, braid into my presence, buttons hook into stability, my chosen community. Bejeweled disc florets honor my hard fought living freedom. I have proven my right to keep pouring into this independent life I am forming. And yes, the dead fly who unalived himself by hot glue will seed the spaces I intend to cultivate.
Very good.
Christy, I love this so much. Oh my great
Very good.
goodness. Oh,
I'm gonna go to the next one, which is Breaking Bad.
All right,
Thank you,
hold
Christy.
oh,
on.
that's so awesome. Christy, while that one's coming up, I just want you to can you just quickly address for everybody what in the heck you're talking about a dead fly for while we're looking at your artwork?
Okay, so the dead fly, on the first day that I was gluing the rocks down, that was the first layer, I was hot gluing. And I do this outside most of the time or either in my bathroom. And so a fly landed in the hot glue and he literally sizzled and he is dead and he is still in the paint and in the painting. And so now I have decided, and for all 5 of these pieces you will see tonight, there is a dead fly in every piece, and thus Dead Fly Studios was born.
That's
And
awesomely weird.
And there will be a
Oh,
dead fly in every piece that I do from now until I die.
and that's kind of the Where's Waldo of the art.
Right? Oh, it's just delightfully weird. I love it. Thank you
Okay,
for enlightening us on that, Christy.
you're welcome. It was very fun the way it happened, so I enjoyed it.
I like
Now,
that you
this is
embraced
one.
that a dead fly invaded your space and you made it part of your space.
Well, what else were you gonna do? It's not like I could give him a proper burial, so I
Right.
just painted over him.
Oh, God.
Can
So
everybody see this one well enough?
Yeah, this looks great, Malika.
Mm-hmm.
this piece is titled Breaking Bad in the Backyard, and the poem is by the same name. My freshly mended spinal fusion had not resolved raw skin nor ragged emotion, thin as paper. The elder hens were clucking, squawking my small life, cackling my broken body, pecking out when it might crumble. Daddy told me to hold tight. He came back with a bag full of dime store creatures. I followed him to our backyard and wandered the waiting card table as he freed the cloistered chaos. Cats with wide, gossip-hungry eyes mimicked the hens spectating themselves. Birds frozen mid-flight mocked which way each hen thought I might land. Roosters caught mid-crow could sense a coming cacophony. Daddy gifted safety goggles and placed them over my glasses. In my left hand, he put a hammer, heavy enough to weigh possibility. I smashed until I cried tears I couldn't see. Daddy started smashing. His rhythm let my breathing find its rhyme. We bashed already beaten bits until we were screaming. When we spotted prying eyes with beaks bent silent, we howled our laughter. Every beast on that table was broken. I am myself.
Oh my goodness. Christy, I love that poem so much. And I'm just going to interrupt you again just quickly. I know that most of the people in the room, I think, know you, but just in case, even if they do know you, like I knew you for months. We met on Zoom and we didn't actually meet in person for a really long time. And I knew you had some kind of physical challenges because you mentioned it in your poems, but I don't know. Do you just want to let people know what like I think it's important for people to know because you do address it in your poems.
Well, yeah, and it affects the art too. I
Yeah.
am a quadriplegic, which means all 4 of my limbs are affected. I have cerebral palsy, so that means when I do these pieces, I do need a set of able-bodied hands. And so to do this, I'm with trusted friends and attendants, and I have the able-bodied help that I need to do the things that my hands won't let me do. And so it does make the process a bit different. And it is part of these poems. And that's why I thought it was important to show both sides of the art and the words, because it does all go together.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you for that.
No, thank you for that question, Karen, and thank you for your response, Chrissy. I think it's helpful for people who, don't know you and know the process that you're doing this art. We're going to share the next one. I got it lined up this time.
You got it going on, Malika.
Figuring it out. There we go. Does everybody see it well enough? Oop, it just popped to a different one. Me.
Oh.
Here goes my system. There we go.
Is this a little sneak preview? Oh, there you go.
I have to say, I like this one a lot.
Yeah. I had fun with this one, and you guys I'll get to tell you why in a minute. This one made me giggle. An inutensile bloom, and both of these are titled the same thing, by the way. An inutensile bloom, a repurposed cabinet door buds my body's asymmetrical knowing. An apple chopper blossoms impossible symmetry. Wooden spoons carved set pieces at play will never leaf through lettuce, nor rake alone crouton. Knives will not cut the meat of this commentary. Ginsu slices serrated impositions. Stem's nostalgia ignores able narcissism. A dead fly flowers the throat of my design, does not complain, acknowledges open limitations. Regardless, I bloom here.
Awesome.
So I had a lot of fun with this one. I went to Habitat and found everything there for this piece. And the reason I did that is because none of these things are in my house. And the reason they're not in my house is because I can't use them. I can't chop things. I do have a few knives for able-bodied people that come in and help me with things. But on a whole, I don't use these things. And so I don't see a need for them. And I have found alternate ways of doing things. But people have often questioned why I don't have, what's considered normal. And so when I went looking for these things, my favorite mission of that day was when I found the Ginsu knives, because I'm a card carrying Gen X and everybody remembers the Ginsu knives and all of that stuff. So I loved it.
I'm not surprised that one brought out the poem, and that one was one of the ones that for some reason really fascinated me. It was nice to hear the poem paired with the art. All right, I think I have Open Me If You Can up next.
Yes.
There we go.
It's coming.
There we go. And so the poem is titled Open Me If You Can as well. Small cabinet, even a clown-sized knob will not turn. Door ajar, holds a glass jar, French's yellow mustard. Last assembled in 1992, I could not open it then, and though the annals of time past have spun tricks of the trade into treasure, still I cannot. So why would I house what does not serve, nor hope to be consumed in my home? And this poem, I would like to add, has a footnote. When I went looking for French's yellow mustard, I found out that they did indeed stop making glass jars in 1992. But if you want one, you can buy one with a ketchup friend for $11.23 on eBay.
With the ketchup fries. That's good.
May I say something real fast?
Yes.
The way
Jump
you
in.
say 1992 makes it feel like it was 100 years ago, and that makes me feel old.
Well,
It's
I'm
really
just way
effective,
older
isn't
than
it?
you, John. So it was a long time ago.
You're not wrong there, John. It does add some kind of element of heft to it.
It
It
does,
does.
right?
It does.
Oh, it's funny. All right, Christy, I have the next one lined up.
Okay.
And this is one that I also really, really like.
This, I have a hard time telling y'all which is my favorite, but this is probably my favorite. I had the most fun with this one, and it took on several different meanings for me because you guys probably already know because you already have the book, but this poem is in Finding Her. And so the title of the piece is Hesitation's Gilded Cage, and the poem was already in the book before I made the piece, and it's titled Gilded Cage. Pretty once fills space, false light blurs clear door, illumes knobs that will not turn.
Oh, that one takes my breath away.
Thank you.
It's
This
really
one,
awesome to hear the poems paired up. And it sounds like for some of them, the artwork came first and the poem was in response. But it almost
yeah,
sounds like with that last one, the poem itself started flying into that piece.
yes,
What was your
yes.
experience? Okay, that's accurate.
That is accurate because I had already written the poem and the book was already out. But I've gone through so many changes since the book came out with everything that's gone on from my daddy dying to now living by myself and managing my own life with attendance. What I realized was I had so much hesitation for so many different reasons and had always felt like I had done what people wanted me to do, what they expected me to do. And now at this stage in my life, not that I'm trying to be overly witchy, but I don't care anymore. And if I don't start doing what I want to do, what I need to do, when will that ever start? And so that's where that cage came from, is what knobs do I want to turn and why have I not turned them before now? And stop waiting, stop hesitating, and just do me.
That's so
I think
cool.
that speaks for itself. I see people responding. Yeah. Yeah. Do people have questions? I mean, feel free. We're very relaxed here. So yeah, Laura just wrote, Amen, Christy.
Hey,
Jump in because we're pretty relaxed here, and that way, you can ask your question or any thoughts that you might have on the poems or the artwork.
So,
Now, all of these
Christy,
are for sale.
are they?
Sorry.
Okay. I just have a question about like where you get your ideas for the artwork, because obviously they speak so loudly that they just ask to be poemed about. They really do. So did you just decide, was it an integrated process between what you were thinking poetically and what you were going to create, or completely separate, or yes and no?
yes and no, because the pieces, except for what was already in the book, the pieces I created out of specific questions that were asked of me regarding disability and things that I was working around during that time and the pieces came. Breaking Bad, the poem actually happened when the idea happened when I had this final surgery, but I had never written about it from that far back into my childhood. And when the idea came to me to do the piece, I thought, well, how do I incorporate the two? And I have to say that going back and finding pieces at Habitat, again, that was my favorite place to find stuff to do this art. Going back and being able to break all of that stuff was amazing. And I recommend all of us women of a certain age, and maybe men too, when you're having a bad day, just go to Habitat, find some shit, and break it.
Break it. I love that.
I
Chrissy,
love that so much.
I love that
can't tell
all the
you.
pieces are so broken, but I love the way that you've arranged them on the, is it a door? Is that one on like a cabinet door?
It's a cabinet door, and that's
Yeah.
another thing that people ask me about, because if you come to my house, it may look a little bit of chaos to you because I have everything out on counters and they're all at chest level. Everything is chest level for me. So I can't use cabinets because I can't reach them no matter how high I can raise the chair. And so I have counters and tables, and into everywhere that I have space has stuff that I can reach, so that when able-bodied people who are my attendants are not here, I don't need them. I can do things my way. And so I don't use cabinets, and it looks weird to people that there are all these cabinets in my kitchen that have basically nothing in them.
That gives an extra depth to that piece. I love the way, not just the smashedness of the smashed things, but just the way that you've arranged them on there. It just feels so like you can feel the process of you smashing them. It's not just broken bits glued to a piece of wood. It literally feels like just a lot of emotion, a lot of it, to me, just like the whole physical happening of the making of it and the emotion.
Yeah, Karen, I think what you're picking up on is the kinetic energy that moved, through it. And I think that where the pieces are displayed in the end is very much in keeping with the kinetic. Someone wrote, Aaron wrote, you would love going to a smash room. And I was thinking, yeah, everybody should have their own private rage room in their backyard.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely. I'm peeking at the chat for just a second.
Please do.
Christy, are you going to show these? Do you just have these like in your apartment, or are you going to show them places? Or
I am trying to show them. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to do that now. There have been some talk about where I'm going to do it, but it hasn't been fleshed out yet. But I'm also working on new stuff. And I'm hoping that by the summer's end or middle of summer, I'll have pieces in Scullery that's here in Greenville, that is a restaurant that has walls and walls of space, and they like local artists. So I'm working on new things as we're talking about this, but I do hope to show these pieces somewhere soon.
Oh, that's cool. That's exciting.
And they are for sale, and people can contact me through Messenger or my email, and prices can be discussed, and payment and all of those things.
Rudy.
Yeah, let me put your is it okay if I put your email in the chat section?
Absolutely.
Okay. I just want to check before I actually do that. So I will do that. If you don't already have Christy's email, here it is.
You're the hostess with the mostest, Malika.
I'm so slow today. If nobody has any other questions, did anybody feel inspired?
I want to break some stuff and glue it. I love the idea of breaking it and gluing it to. Oh my God! I really love the movement of that.
It was so much fun. I enjoyed it. Like that was probably one of the most fun days I had. But I also want to tell you, this is something I didn't mention when we looked at the first piece. That first piece with the flower and the rocks took me 8 weeks to do because there were so many layers and I had to wait for each layer to dry and then seal each layer and then start again. So it was like probably 4 layers of paint. The rocks was a whole separate thing. Then gluing everything else was a separate layer and seal. So it took 2 months to do that and work around rain and where I was going to do it and all of those things.
I just want to say that I love your poetry and I knew you as a poet, but I didn't know you as an artist because, life is in rebels and I'm so far behind on everything. But oh my lordy, you're brilliant. Your art is so brilliant. If I was rich, I'd buy it all because I loved it all. It was so good. And especially the cage. I mean, I liked them all, but the blue with the cage, unless I'm blind and I've seen the color wrong.
No,
Oh,
it is. It's
gorgeous.
still. Thank
It
you.
is it's so amazing. You're so good. And
Thank
It's a
you.
lot
sorry I
of
sound
fun.
like
I
sorry I
agree.
sound like a slug. I have issues. I'm so fatigued. But I sound like I'm high as a kite. I promise I'm not. But
So glad you're here. And John, I think you're really bringing up something amazing, like when we learn another dimension of someone that we know through like one area of their life. And I think
Mhm.
sometimes it's really beautiful to have that fullness and learn another aspect. And I think that's part of the reason why we wanted to do this,
It's so
because
exciting.
most people, yeah. And it's kind of inspiring. And I'm hoping that, it gets other people interested in what other aspects of creativity might you
Yeah.
try.
I
Hmm.
love the 3D-ness too because I love to write ekphrastic art. So I write in response to 2D art a lot, paintings and that kind of thing. But this is really cool. And like it's like sculptures and very abstract and very modern. I just love how really every one of your poems worked in some descriptive elements of the work itself, but then was way bigger than just talking about the pieces and just the symbolism that you had in the poems in response to it with the description of the components of the work. It's really cool.
Thank you.
I like these show you're such a wonderful mix of sweetness and fierceness. And this
Very.
work shows that. Like, I'm going to start by smashing things. But then you look at it at the end, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's a
That
lovely insight.
Yeah.
that piece was hard to write because that's a story that had been sort of bubbling under the surface for a long time. And so writing that poem and then get to smash stuff again was awesome. It was one of my favorite days.
It's awesome.
So Belinda,
So
I
we were
saw
going
you
to
say
write.
that you had a question. Did you want to say something?
It was more of a comment. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yes.
you.
So, knowing we have a history, as she shared, we're from back in high school, and to have the opportunity and the honor to witness her freedom to be able to express herself in her poetry, something that she's developed even more over the years, has been truly a amazing experience, such a blessing to see, and for others to now see what I've seen for years, to be shared and appreciated. So I thank God who she is and her triumph to overcome so many different challenges over the years, and to know that her poetry and her art has definitely helped get her through a lot of her lows as well as her highs, and to actually know that, again, every piece is a part of her history as well as what she's going to bring to her future. So again, guys, I love the fact that you're here to support and to be able to share this amazing experience with my dear friends. So cheers to you, Christy, for all of the amazing things that you continue to do. I love you very much.
And to think it all started because I wanted a date to prom and I wrote a poem, and there you go.
Yep.
Belinda, it was lovely to hear that viewpoint. It was really
That
beautiful.
was,
Thank
yeah.
you. I wanted to also mention something Regina wrote in the chat section. This should be a gathering for next year, Women's History Month, a smashing session. We can even
Yes.
do a video compilation of women smashing stuff. It's a great idea, Regina. It's an excellent idea.
I
I
love
And I
love
would
it.
that.
I say
suggest that we
yes.
use one of the prompts that Christy really had in essence at the seed level of a lot of the work was, what have I been told I couldn't do that I no longer want to have restrict me? Or, what are the things that have limited that I want to smash past,
Yes.
that I want to challenge?
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea. Maybe Christy can facilitate the smashing session.
I think that would be
She's good
amazing.
at it.
So we can remember it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so freaking true.
I believe the word is curate. You curate.
Curate it. Yeah. Curate it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
We'll
good.
have to remind everybody safety glasses and safety gloves. But other than that, bring
Absolutely.
your own
Yeah.
things to smash.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I have a question for everybody. Who wants to guess where the flies are?
I couldn't spot them.
Can
I
you
was
see?
trying.
Yeah. Are they visible, Christy, or did you like disguise them?
Some of them
I was
are.
trying to
Some
find
of them
them
are.
too.
One fell off and I had to put him back on. And
One
the
fell off.
opening, if you can, he was on the mustard jar, but he fell off. He
Oh.
died twice. So
Died twice.
I
Well,
had
I
to
can bring up.
There's
reattach
a
him.
poem. He died.
There you go.
I can bring up. The first one. She is more, and see if people can see it that way.
That one is the one that started it all. He sizzled
Mhm.
when he landed.
Anybody have where you want me to
I can't see.
zoom in? Give me a quadrant. Does anybody see anything?
I think he could be anywhere.
I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
Find where is red Christmas bulbs, and you probably can see him.
Oh.
Oh,
Red Christmas
I
bulbs.
see
Okay.
red Christmas balloon.
Yeah. He's inside one of the bulbs on the left side. I buried him in a
great.
bulb.
Oh,
In the center,
So
in the
funny.
center there.
Yep.
oh, that's
Got it.
nice.
I see him.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Why found.
Don't worry, I didn't murder the flies. I waited until they were on the fly strip. I didn't go
Yeah.
around just killing things.
Flies dying for art.
Right. Oh gosh.
That's awesome. Well, if there aren't any more questions, I just want to say thank you so much, Christy, for agreeing to do this. We had
Yes.
talked about doing this, and it was a lot of fun. And Karen, thank you so
So
much for
cool.
being the organizer behind the scenes and getting this moving smoothly.
That
Yeah,
was
it
not
was
me.
fabulous. I had a good time, y'all. Thank you.
It's so good.
Thank you, Christy.
Well, we will head towards open mic. I have Karen, John, Laura, Cal, Catherine, and Shamala. And Regina, I don't think I have you down. May I put you down? Thank you. All right. So we will start with Karen.
Okie doke. All right. I'm just gonna read this one. Here we go. Excerpted melody. To be the sleep of river stones in beds never made up, to be never of quiver or shiver, to be the lichens on the tree, usually an indication of true north, but not always. To be the dream of the sky, boundless, boundless, fluid, drifting by. The devil outside isn't knocking, he has a key. And he might still be an angel. Moon struck, moon shine, moon beam, we are moths. So drawn, we will will ourselves into branching out into petrichor, turning over new leaves without concern for proper tenses, past or present or not. Naked we are, lighter than dark, rooted in air, with wings, with whispers as wings, listening to every glistening drift. Our bones are twigs of such glorious nestings.
Oh, that's so gorgeous. I love that.
Yay.
That was
I
beautiful.
love that the
And
devil has a key.
I like the devil has a key.
Yeah,
Or it could be an angel.
That's
Mhm.
right. You never know.
Well, the devil was
Awesome.
an angel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all about
Yeah.
perspective.
Gorgeous. Thank you, Karen. John, I have you next.
All right, so I'm gonna read this poem. It's called You Lie There in Your Sea of Nightmares. The ocean churns in your body. I place my ear onto your ear and hear your heartbeat under the waves. I smell salt on your breath. I see white foam from water crashing in your eyes. But no matter what I do, I can never reach the depth I need to save you from suffocation. And that's that poem. Mhm.
Oh, John, and
Wow.
also hold up the book. Let's take a moment to celebrate. Yes, look at that cover. We're
I
going to have
like
John
it.
on soon where we get to celebrate some of his multiple new books.
I wasn't for sure if I was allowed to do that because it's Christie's night and I didn't want to
I know,
overshadow.
but we really want to take a chance to also
Do
celebrate. We
that.
do, and
Yeah,
that's it. That's
Shameless
huge,
self-promotion
John.
is okay.
yes,
Yes,
and
we
Absolutely.
encourage, and if you don't do it, we'll do it for you.
thank you. And yeah, I'm really excited about this. It came out March 10th, and Tavo Arietta, I think that's how you pronounce his name, is the artist, and they're brilliant, and
Amazing.
they love me enough where I use their art, and so I've used like 6 or 7 of their arts for covers so far.
It's
But
great.
but
Wow.
yeah. And I
No,
love
it
you,
really
Christy.
works.
Yes,
Really works.
I love it. And the green is so beautiful.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's awesome. Definitely want to get a hold of it. Laura, I have you next.
Okay. While we were talking, I made this. It's one of my
Oh,
poetry postcards.
Oh,
Oh, how
wow.
pretty.
So yeah, just playing with, I have all this paper I've made over the last 2 months.
Can
All
we see
different
it
kind of,
again?
all different kind of
Spotlight.
techniques.
Oh,
Yeah, that's very pretty.
Yeah, it
so
is.
beautiful.
Can't really tell, but this has some gold in it, but it's it's just I've been playing a lot. I made
like it,
this in a
Laura.
junk journal thing in a junk journal workshop.
That's
It's
that's
two-sided,
gorgeous.
and that was a lot of fun because the way that collage artist teaches, she's just like scribble, and you're sort of like, oh, I have to like not be uptight when I do this. So it's really fun. It's just I've been having a lot of fun. And if you want, I can read a poem too. It's I did dig up one of my ekphrastic ones, if I can get it to come up on the screen. 'Cause I don't
Please. And I feel
memorize
like maybe you'll go into bookbinding and we'll all have this lovely
That was fun. I
handmade
actually
books
bound
by
those
Laura.
pieces. I bound those pieces together with medical tape on either side of cardstock. Well, it was Bristol, yeah. And then made the collages. It was pretty fun. So the poem I'm going to read is called Broken. It's after Henry Ford Hospital, 1932 by Frida Kahlo. Hot July night, the pain begins. She is broken. And in the morning, in the ambulance, nothing but lost. No Dieguito. Umbilical ribbons connect her to everything she cannot create. In the studio, cursing the flies that land on her arm, she paints her pain. A telegram from Cuyocan. Mother is ill. Su madre está enferma. You are never prepared for your mother to die. Bookended loss, child and mother. She is broken.
Wow.
Wow.
My freedom poem.
Wow.
Ooh. Thank you, Laura. Cal, I have you next. Make sure you unmute.
Go. Got it. I had occasion recently to mention how I got to know Karen, that my daughter is an artist, and when she was in Raleigh, she had a lot of artist friends, and they put together this big thing called, now I can't remember what it's called, SparkCon. And so they decided, it was actually my idea back in 2009 when we were just children, to have a spark called Poetry Spark. And I had just come back from my career as in the trucking business to return to poetry as I planned after retirement. I retired as a child too. So I was at a poetry society meeting, and I said, who would know how to run something like this? It's you get a bunch of poets together, I guess, and you have them read. I never done anything like it. Karen said, well, why don't you do it? So all right. Turned out to be the biggest poetry event Raleigh had ever had. And we even though there are certain people, whose name I will never mention, who said, "No, you can't do a book." Well, we did a book, and the art from the book. This is why I'm going a long way around to get to this. Katie also used on my first poem. After I came back from retirement. By the way, this was Katie's art, my daughter. And so the poem is here and the art is there. And it's called Physics. I'm still frustrated by gravity, things falling down, but I'm okay with entropy now. And I'm okay with the arrow of time. Yet the arrow suddenly switched, and it all headed Frenchward, galaxies, the universe, etc. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I'm going to stop right in the middle of the. I forgot to share it.
Oh, you may not have the post things to share. That always takes a minute.
Oh, it shouldn't take long. I know how to do it. Nope. Post has disabled attendee screen sharing.
Yeah, okay. We don't ever just leave it open for sharing for obvious
all
reasons.
Right. Well, anyway,
now I've just given you. I've given you the way to do so now.
My poem. What? Oh,
I just made you post. Yeah, so that you could share, but it takes a minute for me to do on this end. So you just have to click the
working now. Huh.
If you can't do it, maybe just read it.
Here it is. Here it is.
Okay.
I found it. Okay, got it.
Nope, I don't think it worked.
Can you see it?
Mm-mm.
Well, it worked for me. It says it was slow. but right now it says that I'm sharing it, and
Okay,
it
now
gives
it's
me a
coming up.
button to
Yep, it's
press
just very,
above.
there's a lag.
There we go. Told you it was slow. It's a short poem. You know what? I've taken up so much time anyway. I'm gonna start over. I'm still frustrated by gravity, things falling down, but I'm okay with entropy now, and I'm okay with the arrow of time. If the arrow suddenly switched and it all headed crunchward, galaxies, the universe, etc., and the shattered glass really did jump back from the floor up on the counter, whole, I'd be perplexed, liking the one change, but maybe not the other. You can't have everything your way. And this is a picture of the glass. I don't know. It depends. Could be going
Is
down
that
before it
one
broke
that
up, or
Katie
it
did?
could have already been. Huh?
Is that one that Katie
I'm
did?
sorry.
Did Katie do the
Yes, Katie
artwork?
did
Your
that.
daughter, Katie. Yes, lovely.
That was yes, and that was the design of the art for the book, also for the cover. And so stop share. Here
And
we
then
go.
I have Catherine next. Thank you, Cal.
That was cool, Cal. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Catherine, I have you next.
I'm just pulling it up here. Okay. This is a new one, and I may change the title later. I don't know. But right now, the title is Magical. Well before sunrise, wakeful with worry about mundane things beyond one's control, I walk to the kitchen. Coffee brewing becomes a companion to sit with and sip slowly. Sharing this daily routine, we walk together, dragging the worry in tow, and enter the back porch, surprised and delighted by an unexpected presence. When warm meets cool, the worries vanish. A magical, misty morning softly blankets the lake and its surroundings in a surreal presence. A full moon, the only object exuding clarity, as my companion and I observe the gradual exposure, a developing photograph of the garden called Eden.
Thank you, Catherine. I'll tell you, coffee as companion. Chrissy is notorious for coffee memes, so you might want to share it on Facebook. True story. Shalom.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm going to read something that's not mine. There's some younger poets I mentor, and this wonderful book just came out. We did the book launch Friday. The book is called The Scarred Peach is the Sweetest. And this is the poem that line comes from. It's a short poem. The author is Kathy Louise Clark. Fly free. Sometimes flood uncovers treasure buried in ancient silt. Rageful tears lift years of burden, and the cuckoo steals a nest to warm abandoned eggs. Careless words sometimes open hearts with careful apology. Tired warriors lay their weapons aside, and the scarred peach is the sweetest of a whole summer. Sometimes joy finds the broken, the failing are blessed with success, and the persecuted fly free. And this is for Kathy an average poem. This is her work is incredible, and this book is incredible. I just had to share
lovely. I'm really glad you did. Really, yeah. And I know we're going to talk about, getting her here. Oh, I love that. Powerful poem. Thank you. I have Regina next.
Hi, everybody. Good to see you. Sorry for my lateness coming in, but I think I got in right on time to just experience this wonderful vibe. Chrissy, this was great.
Thank you.
Yeah, yes, yes. This poem that going to read is actually a poem that I read for our last performance. I performed with a group, Regina Y.C. Garcia and the Continuum. And so we had a women's history book. Y'all, you have to know how geeky I am. I'm just like, I have a band. So I'm saying I'm so excited. But we did a Women's History Month concert over at Emerge, and the title of the concert um is actually, okay, if I can find it. Oh, well, maybe I can't. Okay, hold on. It was called Wit, Wonder, and Will, Celebrating the Soul of Womanity. And so this concept of humanity has just been following me around this month because um I'm just so excited to be able to share. How did I lose it? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Y'all don't leave me. I'm here.
Don't even worry about it. We're right here with you.
Okay, all right.
And we think you deserve your own band. We're like,
I'm just, and my sons sing with me and some other young people I know, and it's just been a thing. So we celebrated Women's History Month, and this was birthed from that. It's actually part of a poem I had written before. And then there's an add-on to it, so it has become this kind of new poem. And it is For the Love of Womanity. Womanity is a gift to the world, like a funky jazz rift, like a soul-stirring atmospheric shift. And when a woman is loved right, the outcome brightens the room with music and light. You see, woman, you are sunflower and steel, wonder and will, candor and care in small sacred places and everywhere. Woman, you are poise and praise, plain and peak, inspiration and insistence. You are the affirmation that we seek. Woman, you are ours and yours, the whisper and the wind, the quiet and the conquering, waging wars they said you could not win. Woman, you are the reason and the wrath, the pit stop and the path, the merriment and the mourning. You hearken our new dawnings. Woman, you are the hand that brushed across my head, the voice I heard when I went to bed, the shaper of my early mind, the one who molded good and kind, the rock that held me down when I could not cope, told me I was beautiful and gave me healing hope, the one who loved me sure when I felt no one else did. Woman, you are the diamond amid the sharp rocks and gravel of this earth, giving silence and sound, emitting moans and mirth, so often pressed down on every side. Woman, you found the strength to rise. Woman, you are the prescription for what ails a world, a balm that oft provides a cure when we are clouded and unsure. Woman, it is your voice. Woman, it is your mind. It has always moved mountains through space and place and time. Woman, you are. Woman, you are. Woman, you are.
so Gina, love it. I heard somebody say that menopausal women should be called. I heard somebody say that menopausal women should be called queenagers.
Right. I agree with that.
Call myself a queenager. That
Yes,
poem made me feel it. I was like, that's right. I'm a queenager now.
yes,
Oh, it was gorgeous.
thank
The
you.
musicality, just fabulous.
Thank you. And the poems the songs that were sung in that set were
Yeah.
Unforgettable, Through the Fire, and Miss Independent.
Such that one there. Well, I'm going to share a poem that's a new one for me. It's a new fresh ink.
Yay!
And it's actually because Regina's poem reminded me of one that, it's the title, Beloved Mother of All Things. Sometimes I forget I belong to you. The soft lap of grass, a handful of dirt. You forgive me my forgetting. I'm not wide-eyed at the lunar eclipse that I put in my calendar and forgot. But today I watched a box turtle eat a strawberry, listened to a hermit thrush haunt the forest with song. I can't marvel at everything. The Milky Way a blur, distant as childhood. You ask only that I notice one small thing, let it land in my body like home. A single step toward a loved one in hospice. My feet a prayer for time, even as I'm trying not to rush from one place to the next. When I'm overwhelmed, I look for something solid, a tree trunk, the weight of my body sitting down. Let me be steady long enough that I feel what's holding me. I promise to refill bird feeders, the water fountain, the bee tray, plant something that takes time, return even when I'm tired. This is how belonging travels, part gravity, part flight. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Regina. Thanks, guys, for listening to Fresh Ink, and thank y'all for being
That was
here.
Oh,
beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
I had to
Thank
unmute
y'all.
myself. That was beautiful, Malika. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
Karen, thank you. Thank
Uh,
y'all very much.
you so seldom
Thank you,
read, and
Regina,
you
for
should read all
sparking.
the time.
Oh, thanks.
I know. We need to
Always,
vote
Agreed.
a new
always
rule in.
inspired here.
We need a new rule for your redheaded Malika that you have to read every week.
I think
No
sometimes I
pressure.
like to, and then other times I really like to, not. I like to facilitate. But Regina's, I was like, oh, this is the reveling in mother and woman
Mhm.
and gratitude. Thank y'all for gathering together and taking time to hold each other in a really important and sacred space.
I
Chrissy, I'm
really
glad
had a
you're here.
blast, y'all. Thank you so much. It was fantastic.
You
I
were
know
awesome,
you were
Christy,
nervous, but it was fun,
too.
right?
That was good. Once
Yeah.
I get started, I'm fine. It's that 5 minutes before I start, I think I'm going to die. And then I'm fine.
I think a lot of us relate to that.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, guys, be well.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Thank you,
Thank
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
Karen.
you.
Thank you,
thank
everyone.
you,
Thanks,
everybody.
Christy.
This